Hello everybody, it is I, Tony, and welcome back to another video. And I want to talk a little bit about female protagonists in video games. We all have played games that have female protagonists in them. Some of them that are very popular, some of them that pretty much did not get the popularity they deserve, and there are others that are not very worth talking about and stuff. For today's video here, I'm bringing you another top 10 list here of my 10 best female video game protagonists. Now, this is all based on my opinion and stuff, and I'm just gonna little warning now, this is all based on games that I own right now and have played, so there will be no Samus Aran from Metroid or anything like that, so just to get that warning out there. But in the meantime, let's just sit back, relax, enjoy, and we're gonna get started here from 1 to 10, like 1 being at the bottom, 10 being the best one. Let's get started with number 1, Kasumi from the Dead or Alive series. Now, Kasumi has always been the mascot of the series, along as a central and main protagonist of the series as well. Without Kasumi, there would be no Dead or Alive, and Dead or Alive would not be as popular as it is right now. The reason why Kasumi is one of my favorite female protagonists in video games is because she's not afraid to show emotions and not afraid to find out the truth or answer about stuff, and will do whatever step is necessary to find out the answer she needs. And that's why she is definitely on the list. She goes through many hardships and rivalries and stuff to get what she needs to find out and stuff. And that's why Kasumi is definitely on the list. Number 2, Lara Harris from D. Now, those of you who don't know what D is definitely a first-person horror puzzle game and stuff where you play as Lara Harris, who was sent to this hospital because her dad has gone crazy and murdered everyone and stuff. And no spoilers, and anyone who have played this game, no spoilers about Lara Harris, because I'm keeping this secret to people who actually want to play it. What makes Lara Harris interesting is that she was actually one of the very few female protagonists that I've seen that are actually silent and don't talk at all. They show emotions. She shows emotions through her face, through her facial gestures, the breathing, and you can tell she's very strong, but she's also so very scared and worried about what happens in the next scene when it comes to traps and stuff. But the way she doesn't talk and stuff like that definitely fits her character, because it doesn't show her personality, is that she shows her emotions differently and stuff. Number 3, Hana Tsu-Vachel, Fear Effect, the main protagonist of the series. Now, Fear Effect was definitely a 3D action version of like Resident Evil and stuff, which it wasn't very scary, but it was more action-like and stuff. And Hana was basically the character you play as the most in Fear Effect, and she has her one-liners, and she's probably the bravest person of the group she's in and stuff. And of the 3 characters you play as, Hana is my favorite and the bravest character. Even braver than her boss, which the name kinda slips at the moment. And of course, you also play as her in Fear Effect 2, which is the prequel, and Hana is just one of those people who says, "All right, just shut up for a minute and let me figure this out. Damn it, stop it already, calm down." She's one of those people who can't take complaining and stuff like that. She doesn't let anything put her down. Hana is definitely the best character to have in the Fear Effect series. Number 4, Lara Croft, the Tomb Raider series. Now, those of you who own a PlayStation, Sega Saturn, and PC know who Lara Croft is. And I bet you many gamers know who Lara Croft is. I mean, her personality and character has changed over time, but I'm talking about her personality and character of the original Tomb Raider games, mainly the first 4 Tomb Raider games. Lara was basically just a explorer and stuff like that, who pretty much explores tombs and stuff, and she's basically the Tomb Raider. She goes around looking for clues and stuff, and something that she enjoys as a hobby of hers. And yes, she's very tough as nails. She's not an asshole or anything like that. She has a kind personality, and can actually make a few funny one-liner jokes there, especially like in the first game, where she'll say like, "Well, you have my total attention now. I'm not quite sure I have yours though," and just like that. I mean, in other words, she has fun with what she's doing, and even when she puts herself in danger, she tries to make the most fun of it as she can. Number 5, Kaya from Kaya Dark Lineage. Now, Kaya Dark Lineage is a PS2 exclusive 3D platformer, and Kaya is basically this teenage girl with blue hair and a ponytail and stuff. And Kaya's dark lineage is very similar to Jak and Daxter. In fact, Kaya's character, in my opinion, is very similar to Jak's character from the Jak series and stuff. Jak and Daxter, whatever. And she likes to get the job done. She's not afraid to get the job done. She focuses on the most important things on her first instead of cowering in the corner crying like a baby when there's trouble there and stuff. And Kaya's definitely a badass. It's a shame that this game did not get more popularity than it deserved, because this game is awesome. Number 6, Rain from the Blood Rain series. Now, Blood Rain is basically a hack and slash vampire game, similar to games like Devil May Cry and stuff. Rain is basically one of those like hot ass characters who has that hot shit attitude and stuff like, oh yeah, I'll get it done now, baby, and stuff like that. Like one of those things. And like usually characters like that can be annoying, but Rain does it to where she can be cool and badass at the same time. And Rain is definitely one of my favorite characters. And there'll be a review on the 2 games in the future, so be on the lookout for that. Especially the original Blood Rain. I like the one better than the first, than the second one and stuff. And yeah. Number 7, Jill Valentine from the Resident Evil series, but we're gonna talk about Jill Valentine from Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Jill Valentine, yeah, Jill Valentine in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis is pretty much like I said, the master of unlocking. Is basically good at like hacking stuff and such. And she also is determined. She's a determined character. She's determined to escape Raccoon City and determined to do whatever is necessary to take Umbrella down. She'll do whatever she can to survive and escape and get the answer she needs. Number 8, Regina from Dino Crisis. Regina is basically similar to Jill Valentine in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, but I think Regina is a little more badass because like she'll make her jokes and stuff like that, like saying, did you swing your machete around? Or like, that's odd, someone must have those animals spooked. Or like, that's disgusting, and stuff like, make a joke out of it whatsoever. I mean, when she is in danger, she doesn't get scared and runs away. She'll be like, what is this? I mean, you're extinct, or something like that, or end the line of you handsome and such. She's brave. She's definitely one of the bravest female video game protagonists out there. I mean, there is a lot of brave ones there, but she's one of my favorite brave ones. Number 9, Brea. The Parasite Eve series. Now, Brea, there is a lot to say about Brea, because like she had a troubled past and stuff, and she wants answers and such. And even when like there are some sad things that happen, she gets sad. But she's one of those people who lets her emotions out and then moves on right away. It's one of those people who moves on right away without dwelling on the past and stuff. Especially in the second game. But both the Parasite Eve games are great. But however, if we're not talking about Brea from Third Birthday, because that's Eve Brea in Aya's body, and boy oh boy, Aya in that game is just a whimpering, moaning, scared little girl. And we don't like that Aya. We like the badass Aya from Parasite Eve 1 and 2. Number 10. Now, before we get to number 10, may I have a drum roll, please? Thank you. Now, number 1 is... Wait, I said no more drum roll. Okay, I said thank you. Stop that. Stop. Stop. Jeez. Ay. Number 10, I mean to say, well, number 10, since we're going from bottom to top, number 10 is Heather Mason, Silent Hill 3. Now, I've been a fan of these Silent Hill games ever since playing the first one, and Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3 are definitely my favorite Silent Hill games. Everything else after that just plain sucked. The reason why Heather Mason is my top video game female protagonist of this list is because she's portrayed as a normal teenager. She doesn't have a fake attitude and stuff like that. She's just portrayed as a normal teenager who finds herself in a situation and she wants answers and find a way out of the nightmare. And yes, she's the daughter of Harry Mason and stuff too, and I'm not going to spoil anything about the story because I am not going to do that because it's a great game and I recommend everyone check it out. Not the HD collection version though. Because Heather Morris does much better than what the new cast does and stuff. But Heather Mason is definitely a scared teenager, but the reason why it works is because it has a real personality of a real normal teenager. It doesn't come off as fake. It comes off as realistic, and her acting does well too. And you know, I wish there were more games that like this that portrayed characters, especially female characters and teenagers and stuff, teenage female characters, I mean, in this type of manner. It's realistic and it works perfectly. And there's nothing else I can say about her character, that she acts like a real human being, and that's what I like about it. And that's it for this video. There will definitely be a part 2 of this best video game female protagonist in this series. Start that, because there are more female characters that we're talking about and why I like them. I just picked out 10 random good ones that I like and stuff, and just put them on here. But there'll definitely be a part 2 coming up in the future. So that's all I gotta say. Stay tuned, everybody. There's a lot more away. Peace out, everyone.